Hi, everyone. So let me show you what I went through trying to set up an n8n instance on a DigitalOcean Droplet this morning. Apparently, the default recommendations from the DigitalOcean console aren't exactly welcomed by Google Chrome. Let me show you how I finally fix it. If you are being hitting a wall with your setup or just want to get n8n live without those headaches, this is for you. So let's dive in. Let's first talk about the setup in the DigitalOcean for n8n instance. You could spin up a blank Ubuntu droplet and install everything manually from scratch. But I think there's a easier way for most people is to use its official n8n one-click app. It's already in their marketplace, and this is a URL that you can go direct to there. It's marketplace.digitalocean.com/apps/n8n. So from here, we can create the droplet. This method actually automates the entire setup, like Docker or Caddy for SSL and n8n itself. It's much easier. So first choose the region that's closer to you. You don't need to touch anything else except the droplet type. Choose basic. And for the CPU options, use regular, which has the cheapest option, $6 per month. Then choose the password as the authentication method. Give out a strong password. And then come down to host name. I will make some changes so that I can easily recognize what's this for. Then leave the project name untouched. It's up to you. You can change it. And click this Create Droplet button. Since this is a new one, for demonstration, I didn't pay, so this Create Droplet is not clickable for me. So I'll move to another account. So this is my another account. I created an n8n self-hosting droplet. So click this droplet. Then go to the Access button. Then launch Droplet console. Now here is the tricky part. Let me tell you what happened to me. When you first set up a droplet for n8n, you will be prompted with 3-4 questions. The tricky question is the subdomain. Its default is n8n. All other questions is okay. It's easy to answer. Just follow the prompt. But when I put n8n as the subdomain and my own domain name as the domain name, the droplet will generate a self-hosted virtual server for my n8n instance that match my domain name, which is very helpful. But look at this screen. This is exactly the reason I decided to create this video, because I believe many people will have encountered this if they follow the default prompt by the droplet. However, before I go to the solution as how to fix this, let me first show you how to set up the advanced DNS section of your domain so that the subdomain can be created. Because when you set up in the droplet console, this connection has to be established first. What you need to do is to add an A record with the hostname as n8n as suggested by the droplet console. To find the value, we need to go back to the droplet. This IPv4 value, copy and paste it there. Set it to automatic, click OK. It doesn't take long to get connected. Now, after you did everything correct, you will have this URL that's been labeled by Chrome as dangerous website. Apparently, many people have experienced this before. The easy fix is to choose another subdomain. I choose API instead of n8n. Let me show you how to update your subdomain and to make your n8n instance live. First, let me list all the files and folders. Go to the folder OPT. Now let's see what do we have in this folder. Go to n8n Docker Caddy folder. That's what we want to see. We first need to open this .env file. Look at this subdomain. That's where we need to make changes and save it. I already changed to API. Next, we need to open this Caddy config folder. Then make some changes in this Caddy file. So here, the subdomain part needs to be changed from n8n to API. Now, after all the updates to our files, we need to shut down the Docker and then restart it again. Now let's try again with the new subdomain URL. It works. When I configure the n8n instance, I accidentally skipped the free offer, which is so bad. So let me just show you how to get it back. In the settings, choose usage and plan. Here, you can unlock that free offer again. Click this send me a free license key and get it from your email. You're all set. Now we just achieved the goal of setting up an instance through DigitalOcean's Droplet, and it will be live. Now we can start from scratch to build up our workflows. Thanks for watching.